My people, picture a wise elder stepping into a lion's den, not with a spear, but with open palms, saying, "Let's talk before the roar turns to blood." That's the firestorm Sheikh Ahmad Gumi ignited in his latest interview, calling for Nigeria to sit down with bandits, Boko Haram, and even IPOB if they drop their arms. The twist? He claims military might only fans the flames, making monsters stronger, while dialogue has tamed wars worldwide. Shocking or sensible? It get as it be. This na confirm street news. Na wetin we hear with the report, but be sure say na confirm. Abeg, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment to help us grow and bring you undiluted news. My people, urgency dey here. Insecurity touches every corner, from farms to schools. In this episode, we'll trace the timeline of Gumi's peacemaking push, explain the laws on dialogue and terrorism in simple terms, and unpack what this means for we ordinary Nigerians. The contrasts? Force versus talk, North versus South divides. Stay glued. Please like and subscribe to Confirm Street News for accountability, because attention is pressure, and pressure can force clarity. Here is the breaking update dated March 9, 2026, from a viral interview on DRTV in Abuja. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, the prominent Islamic cleric known for bandit negotiations, dropped a bombshell. He urged the federal government to embrace dialogue with bandits, Boko Haram, and even IPOB if they drop their arms. In the clip, he said, "If IPOB is ready to put down their arms, come to the round table and discuss even cessation. I'm ready to support them. We don't want this violence." Chronologically, the interviewer probed government claims of no ransom or talks. Gumi countered with global examples: US Taliban, Israel Hamas, UK IRA, insisting governments say one thing but do another amid mistrust. That alone would have been the headline. But another thunder. He slammed kinetic or military approaches since 2009, saying extrajudicial killings of Boko Haram leaders only strengthen them, breeding more violence. Specifics? No formal pleas or charges here. It's a public call, not a court case. But Gumi teased past failed talks, like a former head of state's attempt rejected by the then president. Upcoming? No dates set, but he calls for immediate non-kinetic shifts. Redirect trillions from defense to roads, health, education. My people, confusion cleared. This ain't endorsement of crime, but a plea to address root causes like poverty and injustice. The video's gone viral on X, sparking heated debates. Now, let's go chronologically because the sequence matters, my people. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, born in 1960, is no stranger to controversy. Son of the late Sheikh Abubakar Gumi, a revered Islamic scholar, he trained as a medical doctor before diving into clergy work. Notable, he's mediated bandit releases in Zamfara and Kaduna since 2021, often with police and officials, earning labels from peacemaker to sympathizer. The story built up from 2009, Boko Haram's rise after leader Mohammed Yusuf's extrajudicial killing by security forces, captured on camera, fueling rage. By 2015, under Buhari, Gumi pushed amnesty like Niger Delta militants got. Public awareness exploded in 2021 when he met bandits in forests, revealing their grievances: herder-farmer clashes, neglect, and state violence. Prior events? In 2024, Gumi cited Israel-Hamas deals for bandit talks. November 2025, he signaled bandits' willingness to disarm if negotiated with. Now, this March 2026 DRTV interview ties in IPOB amid a southeast agitations for secession due to marginalization. Public reactions balanced. For some, it looks like wisdom. Dialogue worked for Taliban. Why not here, say northern elders and peace advocates on X. For others, it's dangerous. Why compare IPOB to terrorists? Now bias fire back Southland voices, accusing ethnic favoritism. Emotional stakes. Families in Borno burying loved ones from Boko Haram attacks. Farmers in Zamfara fleeing bandits. IPOB supporters feeling suppressed. Humanizing it, think of a widow in Maiduguri, her kids orphaned by violence, wondering if dialogue could bring peace. Or an Igbo trader in Lagos, worry of arms down meaning surrender. This timeline shows how one man's call echoes decades of unrest. So, what are the rules and laws at play, in plain language? My people, no wahala. I'll chop 'em small like fufu. First, the Terrorism Prevention Act 2011, amended in 2022. It labels groups like Boko Haram and IPOB as terrorists if they use violence for political aims. Bandits, not formally but often treated under it for kidnapping, arms. Dialogue, not banned, but government mustn't fund terror. No ransom officially, though whispers say it happens. Second, amnesty processes, like the 2009 Niger Delta program under Yaradua. Militants dropped arms for stipends, training. Gumi's call fits here. Non-kinetic means talks, rehabilitation. Analogy, bail no be reward, it's a bridge to trial. Amnesty no be free pass, it's a mechanism to end cycles if root causes like poverty are fixed. Third, international angles. Nigeria's mutual legal assistance treaties allow global examples, but locally, the National Security Advisor coordinates. Why parallel views? Military for immediate threats, dialogue for long-term peace, like treating malaria with drugs, force, and nets, prevention. Procedural nuances. Talks need ceasefires first, no arms during roundtables. Emphasize fairness. Law presumes dialogue can work if voluntary, no coercion. Integrity means balancing security with rights, no bias, just evidence-based. My people, this system tests if Niger can heal without more blood. My people, here's the rhyme for the middle of this story. Lion wey dey roar for bush, no fit hear the whisper of peace, but if he sits down talk, na harmony go release. Violence na fire wey spread, dialogue na rain wey quench. Make we no let pride divide or Niger go wrench. The divide is sharp because Nigeria has lived too long with a credibility problem in security. Trust broken like cracked pot. Supporters hail Gumi as elder statesman. He's seen the forests, knows their pain. Critics blast online. Terror sponsor, lock him up. Memes fly. Gumi as dove among hawks. It ties to broader issues. Ethnic mistrust, north-south rifts, youth hooked on drugs turning to arms. Proverb, the frog does not drink up the pond in which it lives. We need unity or division feasts on us. Now, let's bring it down to the real-life stakes for everyday Nigerians. My people, a trader in Shomolu Market, Lagos, worrying about rising food prices from bandit-hit farms, wants to believe dialogue could reopen roads. If military keeps pounding without development, that's more IDPs, higher costs. A mother in Sokoto can't feed her kids because heads are rustled. The wider implication is a symbolic moment for Tinubu's admin. Embrace talks, it could de-escalate like Delta Amnesty. Ignore, violence mutates. For governance, it's about symbolism. Gumi, the demolition man of ideas, challenges kinetic-only strategies. Everyday folks feel it in safety. Now only North, IPOB unrest hits Southeast economy. Stress accountability. The system must now prove it listens beyond bullets. Competence must lead, not endless trillions vanishing. My people, this touches elections. Voters might demand peace pacts. It's our lives, our Niger, no be film. Should government offer amnesty to bandits and Boko Haram like Delta militants, even if IPOB feels sidelined? Because that single question is the battle line Nigerians are drawing right now. Justice versus pragmatism. Around Abuja and Kaduna, residents are watching like eagles. Even downfall drivers in Lagos discuss it over Akara, feeling the ripple in fuel prices from insecurity. In the southeast, it's raw. Why us always the villains? Encourage discussion, my people. Is dialogue weakness or wisdom? Fairness in treating groups? Drop comments on leadership and peace. Share local stories of how terror hits home. Let's yarn together. Verified. Gumi called for dialogue with bandits, Boko Haram, and IPOB if arms are dropped, citing global successes. And verified, military approach since 2009 hasn't curbed spread per his analysis. Watch points. Any government response post-interview. What exact conditions for talks? Whether prosecutions for past crimes halt or development funds redirect. Finally, my people, as the proverb goes, a single bracelet does not wrinkle. Unity in dialogue brings harmony. Subscribe to confirm street news, drop your comment on dialogue's role, and share this video so accountability doesn't die in silence.